Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. So joining you from a different scenery today, we are currently on the shuttle.
Le Shuttle.
Yeah, Le Shuttle, going to Calais, and then from Calais driving to
Bruges in Belgium. Corinne for the last month has been saying Brussels. I said they are two different places. She's not very good with geography.
I've been telling everyone I've been going to Brussels and they go, what? I'm like, Bruges. They're like, oh right, okay.
She's not the best with geography, bless her.
They were in the same place. Anyway, we're going to the Belgium Christmas markets. So I think it's the first weekend that they start from, or maybe it was last weekend, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's Friday, so we're going tonight and coming back Sunday. And we thought that we would bring you along for the ride. Never been to a Christmas market before, have you?
No, not a proper one like this. And fun fact, obviously I do a lot of time outside of England, but it's my first time driving an English right-hand drive car, my own car, on the other side of the road. Fun little fact for you.
Yeah,
not very interesting.
Having his little dinner.
This is Wednesday night's dinner for dinner tonight.
Yeah, so it's just left over.
It's what you do when you have a house. You keep the costs down where you can. Save the budget for the Belgian beers, my boys.
Yeah, we resisted Leon and Burger King. We went to the duty free and got a litre of
2 litres of gin.
Yeah,
different gins,
gin and some nice. What was it? Dead Man.
It was strawberry, like a strawberry cream tequila.
Tasted like the
milkshake.
Nesquik.
Yeah.
Is it a Nesquik like where you get the powder strawberry milkshake?
That will be getting cracked open at Christmas. Be very dangerous.
This weekend?
Yeah,
maybe?
whenever.
Maybe. So yeah, that is that. Someone's coming past us, so we'll catch up with you. So we have just arrived at our hotel after taking a couple of wrong turns down some very narrow roads in Jack's ginormous car. But we're staying in the Duke's Palace Hotel, and this is just a ginormous bed in itself, but really, really nice room. So we've got the room here, the bed, looking out. We're pretty much in the town centre, I think, aren't we, Jack?
Yeah, I mean it looks that way with the yeah, with that, if you look over there, you've got like a big towery sort of...
Oh yeah, like a cathedral sort of...
churchy sort of thing. This actual place looks like a castle where we're staying.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think because of the time of year, and it's a nice place, it's obviously not the cheapest, but I always say this to Corinne, and she doesn't like it when I go away so much, but I don't go away and try to earn good money to not come and do nice things. So, shush, we're having fun.
Yeah, so there's the front door, little cloakroom area with a wardrobe, but we're only here a couple of nights, so we won't be unpacking. And then a bathroom, which the bathroom is probably as big as our bedroom back home. But we got a lovely mirror, a bath. They must have heard my prayers and answered to them. And there is also a shower as well. So yeah, we had some leftover pasta on the tunnel on the way, but Jack's a little bit peckish, aren't you? So I think we're just going to head out and see if we can just grab some food, because it is 20 past 9, so quite late, and we technically already had dinner, so it's more of a midnight snack at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we will check in with you tomorrow when we begin our adventures. is 2:38 and we've just come back to our hotel just for a little sit down, to be honest, because we got caught in a bit of a downpour this morning.
Yes.
Not sure if you can tell from Jack's jumper.
My grey jumper choice was not good, and my not waterproof coat was not a good choice.
Yeah, which we're so annoyed about because we literally bought waterproof coats like 2 weeks ago for the dog walks.
And boots. Like, I've got some nice boots I could have brought.
We left them at home.
So, yeah. Just come for a little chill. We've just went to the Old Chocolate House, which was a recommendation by one of my Belgian friends and colleagues. So, shout out to Baptiste. Thanks for that. It was very nice, expensive for what we had, but we went for, on the menu, what is called Death by Chocolate. So it's like a hot chocolate in this massive mug.
I took a picture, I'll insert it.
And then it had like 2 layers, it had like, so you had the hot chocolate, like 3/4 of it, then marshmallows, then like white cream, then chocolate cream, then Oreos and M&Ms and chocolate sauce on top. It was mental.
It was a lot, but so we had quite a late breakfast, so we went to just this like place
cafe.
And had Jack had eggs Benedict and I had pancakes, American pancakes, about what, 10:30, 11?
Yeah.
And then
very nice.
We probably just had that about 2, 10 to 2.
Yeah,
maybe?
something like that.
So we haven't had lunch, but we've had everything a bit late, so we're probably not going to eat now until dinner because
then it's not been too bad a day.
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably like 2,000 calories of hot chocolate. So when they say death by chocolate, I do
really
feel dead now, to be honest. Need a siesta.
So we've just come to have a sit down, but also because Jack wore mesh fabric shoes, and obviously, as I said, we got caught in a downpour, so
wet feet.
He's got trench foot now. So we needed to come back and change shoes. We actually bought some souvenirs this morning, so I'll just quickly show you. So we bought this bauble that says Bruges on it. It's hand painted. It's got red on it as well to go on our Christmas tree. And then I bought another plate that says Bruges Belgium on it. I've got a bit of a collection going with these, so that was good. And then Jack bought this bike because he's now into getting like toy things. He just bought himself a Lamborghini Countach Lego model.
Yeah.
And now he's got this, which it says 14 plus. So, yeah, that is to go in his little display cabinet in the lounge at home. So, yeah, we're just going to have a chill and then we'll make our way back out to town.
A couple of beers and a bit of dinner.
Yeah, a bit later on. And then we've got tomorrow morning as well. Well, most of tomorrow, 3/4 of the day.
Yeah, as long as we want.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It is now Sunday morning. It's about 9:45-ish, I think. A little bit later than we planned to get out, but we were obviously really tired and needed the beauty sleep. So a little update on yesterday. So obviously we checked in with you, we came back, we had a sit down which turned into a nap because obviously that was going to happen. And then we headed back out about 5-ish. And we had a couple of drinks. So Jack had some beers, I had Aperol Spritz, and then they were really strong drinks, so they hit us quite quickly, and we both decided that we needed food, but because it was like 5-ish, we didn't really want like a proper sit down meal, but also where we had the drinks was quite busy, so the service wasn't on it, and we kind of wanted something like right then and there, because we were obviously very tipsy and it was very early in the night. So in the market thing, the Winter Glowered or whatever it's called, everyone was walking around with these really nice like baguette hot dogs with fried onions, and they just smelled so good and looked unreal. So we were like, right, we'll get that, and then obviously if we want something a bit later on, we can get something later on. So we both got these hot dogs. They were €10 each, a bit steep. And they didn't live up to expectations, I'm not gonna lie. They were just a bit spicy, also a bit greasy, and just a bit rubbish, to be honest. We both said that we wish we'd have just waited and had an actual proper meal, because we did end up back in McDonald's on our way home because we just by that point we'd already eaten obviously the hot dogs. We didn't need a full-blown meal, and Jack has a McDonald's obsession when he was abroad, to be honest anywhere in the world, but abroad especially. And we were back home and watching Strictly for 8:30. So tell me you're old about telling me you're old. But we had a few more drinks obviously throughout the evening. We were both just a little bit tiddly, to be honest, and we were happy to call it a night there. And yeah, so we're heading back out this morning to the little market stall area. So obviously we got our couple of souvenirs yesterday, and there was this like wood stall and a couple of other little Christmas decoration stalls and like bonbons and stuff like that. So we decided that we'll use today as our final little whip round, final little pick anything you want up. We can take it straight to the car, and then we're planning to leave about 2ish because our tunnel is about, what did you say the tunnel was, Jack? Like 5 something?
5:48, I think.
5:48. So we need to be there an hour before, which was 4:48, and it's an hour and a half-ish back there. Obviously, plus maybe some traffic, any browsing around the duty free, etc, etc. So yeah, we're just finishing getting ready now, and then we're going to head out to the markets. I've taken a few little snippets, but it's so busy and you can't really see much because there's so many people, but I'll try my best and see what we can get for you. But yeah, we will check in with you a little bit later on.
Sorry.
Hello everyone, so it is now Sunday evening. We are just on the tunnel on the way back to Folkestone, and we just thought we'd give you a little overall of our time in Bruges. We took a few clips today on Jack's phone, so I'll insert them, but basically, Jack, do you wanna?
Yeah, so I would say anyone either looking to go, if you're going in the next couple of weeks for the Christmas markets or into next year when it's coming, I would just go for the day. I don't think you need to go for much longer than that, to be honest. Sorry, just some people
We're right by
with
the
the windows down. Yeah, I wouldn't bother going for it. We went for basically the whole weekend. Like we travelled Friday evening, we're travelling back.
And we
Sunday.
got there at a decent time Friday evening.
I would say, yeah, if you're going to go for a weekend, go travel Saturday morning. Not even massively early. I think if you travel, you know, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, even 10, get there kind of midday, early afternoon, you've got time to go and see stuff, whatever, have a wander about, have a nice bit of dinner and a few drinks, and then anything you don't quite catch or you want to go back and see again, see Sunday before coming back. But you probably could do it in the day, depending on where you live in the UK, or if, say, you drove to Folkestone and stayed in Folkestone. Obviously for us being, well, what, an hour or so away from, or hour and a half away from Folkestone,
yeah.
But Corinne's mum literally living 10 minutes from the
10
tunnel.
minutes? Christ!
20 minutes.
About 20, 25, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it kind of, it's quite easy for us, but depending on where you live, I think you could do it in a day.
Definitely,
get an early tunnel.
Unless you were going to go to Brussels Christmas markets as well, then maybe you could make a weekend of it.
But I think we were there a little bit too long for what we were doing. Or either that, or we didn't plan enough and do, we could have done the boat tours.
Yeah,
and
I just think there wasn't enough to do in the actual markets. Like, a lot of the stalls were the same. They were either obviously food stalls, Christmas decorations, or hats, scarves and gloves.
Yeah.
For me, for a Christmas market, I want to be making my own Christmas decorations. I want to be...
Where have you seen this?
Well, I just thought. But
yeah, but
I want to be painting.
Yeah, but I don't
yeah,
think
I want to be doing whatever.
Well,
but I want to be doing something, or like making chocolate. I know you can do that in Bruges, but no idea where, because we didn't really look into it enough.
That's not a market. That'll be a chocolate shop.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just wasn't. We came away, and I played Christmas music on the way home to try and get us in the spirit, but just not. I thought we'd come home feeling really Christmassy, but I just don't. It was good.
Bruges
like, I'd recommend going there, but yeah, we were there far too long and we ran out of things to do. Basically, we were just aimlessly wandering, and we said, should we just go back to the tunnel early, see if we can get an earlier tunnel? And we actually went around the Carrefour for probably about an hour.
Yeah.
And just killed some time there. So yeah, overall I'd come again. No, I wouldn't come again. I'd go, but yeah, maybe not for as long.
Yeah, and I just generally think
It is cute.
I generally just think Christmas markets are a bit overrated. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to Bath soon,
In 2 weeks,
so we'll see how that is.
Good, because
But
Jack hates them.
no, not at all. I don't hate them, but I just think they're everyone says about Christmas markets. But I mean, I personally I've only ever been to one in Sweden before, and it was very much the same. Just a lot of these kind of pop-up stalls that just sell, in my opinion, junk. It's nothing that exciting or unique to the country or the place.
But aside though from the Christmas market,
a bit of grub, and that's kind of it. So you kind of hyped up for this, like, oh, it's going to be amazing, and it just doesn't live up to it.
But we went for the Christmas markets, but aside from the Christmas markets, if they weren't there, I feel like there's not that much to do in the centre of Bruges.
Well, in where the markets are and where we were is very like oldie worldy, all the old buildings, cobbled streets and all that. I feel like there must be a modern part of Bruges as well, which maybe is the other side of the river. I did have some friends that were there, and I believe when we checked where they were staying the other side of the river, so I feel like there must be a more modern part of the town. And there must be more stuff to do, maybe more bars, restaurants. So there's a lot of bars and restaurants where we were, you know, kind of around there. But I feel like it's a bit of a tourist trap, like quite expensive.
Drinks are really expensive.
So there probably is.
And the service was so bad yesterday,
really
wasn't it?
slow, very slow.
We were at one place where we thought, if it doesn't come in a minute, we're leaving. Because it was
just for a
literally, we
drink as
literally
well.
Jack got a bottled beer. Like, it doesn't take like what, 20 minutes to get it out the fridge.
So yeah, I would say if you're going to go to Bruges for the weekend, do a bit more prep than we did in terms of finding stuff to do. And if you're just going for the markets, go for the day, or at
Half
most
a day.
do an overnight. You know, that would be what I would say. Yeah.
Oh. Someone's just cleaning the toilet and this bloke just tried to get in.
Amazing.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.
See you soon.